Here we are, Bad Beers and Banter, episode 22. 22 it is 22,
It is
isn't it?
22,
Fucking hell,
bro.
at the moment then.
It is 22.
Here we are, Russ, back again.
Here we are. We're smashing it.
Standard. As you can hear, we've got a lovely new jingle that Carl made because he didn't like that one.
Ha. Dick. I was thinking, what the fuck are you on about? I was trying to turn my
The
phone on,
jingle
do
that you
not
keep
disturb.
moaning about,
It's gone, mate.
that you're bored
it's
of.
Going.
That's
I
still
don't know
there.
how to make one, but I'll look tonight.
Nor did I. We just pulled that little bit out of somewhere.
Out of here, I think.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
He'll make a new one. We'll make a new one.
What's been going on? You've been back at work, so
You've
what's
got
been going on?
like 20 more eps before the new one comes. Yeah, back to Cambridge this week, mate. It's been nice being off, I must say. And going back has made me really think it's been nice being off.
Yeah.
Not even off work. I've been doing other jobs and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You think time would have gone a bit quicker because I haven't been there for a little bit, but time's still slow.
Bro, time does not go fast there.
Some days it does.
Yeah.
Like usually the first day, Tuesdays for me, is my first day there in the week, and it usually goes quicker.
Yeah.
Just didn't, mate. Not one of these days did it go quickly at all.
No.
It's
that place.
you can't explain this place. It's
Even if you take people there, because people will be like, it's a nice place. It's just hard to describe.
you can't explain it.
Americans would understand it very well, I think, because they have a lot of culty people around them.
You know what it is? They are very good at making something that's all right or pretty good rubbish. They'll ruin good things very quickly
Yeah,
for no good reason.
like people's lives.
It's not that extreme, but like they'll do things, but they won't. I don't know. Like when we're painting there, cranking the tin.
Yeah, go on.
You know, like you'd get things working, and things would be working nicely, and you're like, yeah, we're in a rhythm. This is working, and then they'll come on and want to change something that fucks that rhythm for no reason.
And then moan at you because...
And then moan that it's not working. And it's like, well, we had it sorted, but you decided because you watched, I don't know, some
Gold Rat 2.0.
yeah, some fancy Fortune 500 whatever person on LinkedIn, not even YouTube, that all of a sudden we need to do this, that, and the other, and you've made it weird and not work as well. And they're just so good at that, man. Like they've had, so I've not been there because they've had a shutdown type thing to have a resort out. They had this guy come around, right? Nice enough guy, but he's one of these very corporate, I want to say a consultant, or whatever you want to call them, for efficiency, all that kind of, you know, the standard mumbo jumbo. Everyone knows this stuff. Everyone's, it's got to be lean, got to be efficient. Essentially, all I could tell the guy liked doing was tidying up. I shit you not. We had a meeting that was about 3 hours long, most of which he just showed us like before and after photos of messy shelves that were then tidy, or a messy area that then they'd tidied up, painted the floor, put some tape on the floor, and stacked the stuff nicely. I'm like, bruh, this does not sell anything. This does not produce anything more. It just looks better. And I'm all for it.
Yeah, but bro, we had this conversation with him fucking 5 years ago.
I'm all for it. Because since I'd done college, the one thing that stuck in my brain from my college tutor that just got hammered into me is a place for everything and everything in its place. So that's how I've always worked, because it just got drilled into me. And plus, the guy that I painted when I did my apprenticeship, he was quite... He'd keep the guns clean, squeaky clean, like always clean the guns nicely and all that sort of thing. And so fucking hell. I've not been there for 3-4 weeks now. I did have to go to obviously Harrods for and stuff, but walked in Tuesday. It's worse. It's fucking worse, mate. So I should have taken a photo. They've made it worse. And I'm not joking when I say this. It's like, you know, what was those people that went and did the tidying up? Was it Suzanne? There's those two chicks that used to go and tidy messy people's houses. It's like,
yeah, I know who you're on about.
Yeah, Twinny and Suzanne.
Yes,
Suzanne?
something like that.
Something like that. Anyway, it's like the reverse of that. It's like it's kind of all right and tidy and stuff.
And
I've gone in and I'm like, why is there a rack in the corner of the burnishing area?
But there's hardly any room in the burnishing area anyway? Are we
No, and
where the wall is?
Yeah, so burnishing sort of like the polishing area. Sorry.
Oh, you've changed it. It's changed now, isn't it?
So it's burnishing. We call it burnishing, but
Yeah.
polishing. So we machine polish all the piano parts. They've stuck the rack in the corner, like had the jigs on right down the corner. That rack, the orange and blue rack.
Yeah.
I hate these racks with a passion, by the way, because they always look messy. Doesn't matter how tidy you stack stuff on there, they always end up messy. And right next, it's going to get caked in dust from polishing. So there's that. I've got the legs, all the dummy legs as you walk in the door on a rack. There's taped off bit with all the trolleys now. Lewis's bit's nice and empty. Nothing in there. It's stupid.
I feel like this has really affected you.
Affected me. Mate, I wanted to lump John when I saw this. Because he's got his corner, he's got this big bench, he's made all this shadow board and all this stuff. And I'm like, John, how am I had to get a piano into the polishing bit. There's a massive crate in the middle because obviously,
of course there is.
That building is the only one that the forklift fits in. Yeah. So if a piano gets crated, it has to be done in there. And then the crates seem to sit there for a week or two before they get picked up. You walk in the door, to the left, legs on a rack, a whole massive rack for just shit old legs that we call dummy legs because we'll just throw them on the piano to push it around. Right in front of me, burnishing area, now with that stupid rack in the corner, which has annoyed me because I used to shove the Hoover in the corner. Now the Hoover is just floating.
That's where the Hoover went.
I'm going to take a photo because it's like the guy come and did all this sort of like tidying of and efficiency of areas and all this stuff, and it's just not, because they've just crammed every single item that seems to be related to polishing there. That little rack thing, it was a bit like a paper rack, but we used to have the sandpaper, wet and dry paper in it. That screwed to the wall next to the polishing stuff, like next to where the polishers hang up. It's just all been crammed there, and I'm like, it just feels horrible.
Yeah.
I had to shuffle everything because the table's there, the crate's there. I couldn't get the piano into the area. I had to swing the table around, block the door, basically. You had to turn sideways and suck in if you were to go out in or out.
The fire door?
Yeah, the one to come in and out of.
Is that still got a massive step?
Yeah, of course. the massive step that moves.
Yeah. Oh, you joke.
Of course that still moves around. So anyway, I have to swing the table like lengthways across there to put a piano into the bit where the lights are. It's just... It's lunacy. That is corporate mentality gone mad. And all hands-on workers will moan about this sort of thing because they will all have our own little things.
Yeah.
And they're with the same little problems. But these guys, it's taken to the extreme. It just confuses me, mate, to be honest. It just makes no sense because it's worse.
Mate, it sounds fucked.
As far as I can tell, the only thing they did was paint the boot floor. And I did say to Ash, I was like, you're not changing the wall.
He sounds thick as fuck, this geezer as well.
He's all right, but I'm like, did you not?
Well, that's a cunt of a job.
It's a rubbish job. I did it on my own last time.
Yeah, I think I've done it on my own a few times. The thing is, you can do it. Like, you can just
chuck your headphones in, switch off, and don't try and rush it because it won't go well. Just take your time and just chill out. Man. Yeah, just switch off, mate.
It's fucking horrible.
Switch off and do it. And to be fair, I think when I did last time, I dropped it down like wallpaper rather than going across because I was on my own. It's welly. If you're dropping it down,
yeah,
it's easy.
You're right.
It is easy.
It is, but there's a reason why you go across, and I can't quite remember the reason.
That still works. But yeah, and they're doing it throughout the whole thing.
Oh, mate.
And it's annoying because obviously I can explain to you and you understand because you've been there, but I won't go too much into it because no one else has been there.
I kind of want to go there. I kind of just want to rock up one day. I might have to do it next week.
So today we had a meeting. That's why I was late leaving. I didn't have to be there because technically I'm self-employed, but it's nice to know what's going on, what the plan is, just for what the future holds for me a little bit, I suppose. And yeah, that was the usual. For the amount of time in the office, can people just learn how to make fun PowerPoints? Because I see TikToks of people and they're like sick PowerPoints that are like, they sort of, they're not bullet points and boring. Like, it's just all this time in the office, make a nice PowerPoint. Nice, slick, learn.
The only thing I used to like, I liked going out on them little days because they were fun.
So today, at the end of it, obviously, so they're quite good for this sort of thing, to be fair. If they weren't so boring at the thing, the sort of presenting bits and bobs, it'd be a bit better. I don't mind these days, or these little meetings. But today, at the end of it, we had like a little game with everyone split off into a few teams. Literally had balloons on the wall, and it was like a trivia thing. And then you got a dart, so you had to get, and they all had different numbers for points.
Yeah.
So it was like darts against the wall, but to sort of company trivia, I suppose. That was quite funny.
I can imagine it was. Man.
That was quite jokes because Danny cracks me up.
Why?
He's just such a clown, isn't he?
Yeah.
But in a great way. Like
He's jokes.
He is hilarious.
I do miss that. I might have to just rock up one day. Maybe we could just like one day we're both not well. We'll just go rock up, say hello.
It's funny as well because Skrillex is I say Skrillex. Silas is he had to do a bit of the presentation, which is obviously what he's been doing, and he was funny doing that. Not intentionally. I think just because he's quite young and just whatever. He's like, yeah. So they're a cool customer.
So why is he there now? Because he wasn't, was he? He was at that medical place.
Yeah, he was doing that. See, I think the way they roll is they tend to go and work somewhere for like 6 months, a year, or something like that, and then they seem to come and work in family businesses if they have them.
Right.
I think because Ross was moving on.
Oh, yeah, they could give him some more money. Keep the money in the family.
Well, and obviously someone had to replace for sales, and I think Silas is doing sales now.
Okay.
Which he seems to be doing. He's a nice lad.
He is nice, to be fair. He's jokes.
Yeah,
I feel like we could have corrupted him if we said that. Not corrupted him.
But the minute he come back and was upstairs, not like he was when we was...
Yeah, I can imagine. He wouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, and I don't know. Today he was more like when we had him.
That's the thing about them. It is a cult. The Colts, man. It's I reckon easily corrupt by us. Like,
100%.
Like John, bless him. I'm surprised he hasn't been. He ain't been outcasted.
No, bless him. He's too busy. They keep him busy.
I do like John, to be fair. I actually really like them all.
Yeah, they're all jokes, man. They're all jokes.
Yeah, well, the only reason I left really is because my shit was doing all right.
Yeah.
There wasn't.
No, obviously I didn't leave on bad terms when I leave, which is why I'm back there sort of freelancing.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. It's nicer being self-employed, but being back there.
Yeah.
In a weird sense, because you feel a little bit not stuck in the corporate. It's a small company. I keep saying corporate, but it is a small business. It's
small business, but make big bucks.
They haven't got massive turnover. They haven't got massive turnover.
Do we know about?
No, they haven't got massive turnover. They make good margins because of the kind of products they've got.
Pay themselves good dividends.
They obviously, so that's what I'm saying. They make good margins. They're not a big company, so they don't turn over loads of money. But
the class of the charity anyway, isn't it?
No, the community is
right because they don't pay tax, do they? The community
doesn't.
I'm sure there's a big fucking fiddle somewhere.
So they'll obviously pay it on all personal stuff, corporation tax, all the standard stuff they'll pay. But it's just anything that's to do with their schools, churches. I say churches, but I don't think they class as churches.
It's a meeting room. No, it is a church. Oh, fuck. I'll have a look at the sign.
Would they call it a church?
I'll look at the sign when I drive home.
It's kind of weird because they're kind of Christian, but it falls under Christian, doesn't it, really?
Look, I don't want to dive too deep into this because I'll have people coming for my throat. But
I don't know. Anyway, that's obviously as all religions are classed as like charitable, whatever.
Yeah.
Which means they're exempt from a lot of taxes and this, that, and the other. But they're the weird situation. Not just the people that I work for, the actual community itself, to do with charitable status.
Yeah.
Because they've got charitable status, it was a bit weird because they have the status, but you can't join.
No.
And they didn't do any events or fundraisers or nothing like that. So it wasn't like, it's like you're claiming a status, but you're not doing any of the charitable stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But they got around it doing whatever.
That they did.
Of course.
I feel like something's playing on that roadcaster. See what I mean?
You must have your phone on it.
No, my phone is on it, but nothing's playing. How random is that?
Hold tight. Hold tight. What is that?
Have we broke it?
Which is the...
Nah.
What one's that?
Well, I don't know. What is that?
Oh, I don't know.
Bear with us.
Bear with, because if we're probably chatting away with some tunes thumping, in which case we won't be able to use this anyway.
No. So what the fuck is going on?
Because old Spotify is...
Brass, I don't know. We'll roll with it. It's fine. Fuck it. Yeah, so...
Oh, hang on.
That's your week.
Let me see if I can pause this and carry on. Hang on.
We can't pause.
Episode 22. And technology is still freaking doing us. Right, hold tight here.
Pause.
Oh, of course.
And we're
back.
back.
We're back. That's fine. It's fine. We've just got this little bar going. Oh, no, it stopped going now.
Oh,
What's this doing
mate,
with that?
I ain't got a clue. Fuck, it is what it is.
Carry on. Anyway,
right.
your week. Let's roll, because...
I'm going to annoy Donna. Don't know what I've done all week.
Oh.
No, jokes.
She's going to be like, fuck's sake, fucking write it down.
I wrote it down for you. Haley needs to write it down for G. Bro, Monday, Tuesday was at that job in Leighton doing the wallpapering and that. Mate, fucking sick. I'd got home, finished Tuesday, innit? Got home and then popped up on the Bearded Brushman page. I was like, oh, sweet. Looked and it was like a really nice review. Mate, fucking buzzing. Like, it looked nice.
What a touch.
It was just sick. And then I've started this house near me, like literally Stanbridge. So it's like fucking 5-6 minutes from my house. Yes, nice, man. Like, nice house, nice people. I like working for nice people, nice houses. Not dickheads.
Hear that, bro.
Mate, it's just been, sick. Sick week.
Decent week, eh? Busy week.
Busy. Done too much.
I've got bits of done. So last weekend, I did parkrun Saturday.
Yes.
Hats off to the little fella. Because I was doing the pacing, so I was like running like 24 minutes, which would be a little bit quick for him. And so he ran, because he's old enough now, he can actually run on his own.
Yeah.
I think he was a bit like, not sure. But anyway, he did it. He ran on his own and he beat his little PB. So he ran like a 25:31.
Check him out.
I know. Mate, it was hot last Saturday morning as well.
Wasn't it?
That was a warm ass morning. But yeah, well done, little fella, because
Well done, Dill.
21:31, 25:31, which is 11.
Fair play to him.
No, that is fair play, because
That's great.
that's a real decent time. And yeah, that was good. And then we did a little trail run on Tuesday
Nice.
with a little running group local running group.
You still been running every day?
No, because I'm back in Cambridge.
Fucking excuses.
How much you run, bro?
At the shits.
How many times you?
A couple of days ago. Bro, I'll tell you what, bro. I went to the toilet the other day. I was Tuesday, innit? I'd
I don't know, like you've made no notes now. You talk about shit.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Mate, I can't remember what we had for dinner. Like, it must have been some like chicken and like it was nothing greasy. I was at work and I was just like, oh, my tummy hurts. So what's this going on about, mate? Went to the toilet. It was like just water as well. I was like, oh my god. And the thing is, I hope she doesn't listen to this. Her office backs onto the toilet, and I was like, but I couldn't help, and I couldn't have even
silence.
I couldn't, and it hurt trying to hold it in because I was trying to be silent, and it just you can't, especially when it's like water, bro. I was like, fuck.
The more you try, the more it just like bursts out,
bro. It was hideous.
Oh, I feel for you, man.
Sorry, that was my shit talk. I don't know.
We've all been there, man,
bro.
And it's the worst.
Like I daren't. Like, do you know when you think, oh, I might fart, and then you think,
no.
Actually, I think I won't. Just if I'd have farted, there'd just be shit all over the floor. I was wearing shorts as well, so I was like,
oh, I'd have been down your leg.
My fucking trousers split as well this week.
Your trousers,
big hole. I was like, oh no. And then so Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? What are we today? Thursday. Nah, so
yesterday.
Fuck, it was yesterday. Sorry, split yesterday, and I was just like, oh, okay, sound. So I was like, I needed knee pads. So I bought some knee pads, but the strap hurts the back of my. Because I'm always wearing shorts.
Tell you the best thing, actually. Do you remember them 3M suits we used to have? at a paint shop that had the little knee bits, and it was weird because when you're walking around, they're just shin bashing.
Yeah.
But as soon as you kneel down, they're like in a bang on spot.
Yeah. To be fair,
You need some of them.
my dad's got me a couple of ovals. Fuck, that geezer's got me some stuff, bro. Like, he sent me a photo of like a triple heater, like a infrared heater.
Infrared one.
Yeah.
Touch, man.
He was like,
dead handy for all sorts. I'll borrow that from my van.
Well, he's got two now. Got two heaters. New toolbox. If it's not nailed down, it's going. Oh, they're pretty much brand new. I was like, fucking go on, Dad. I was like, what else can you get me? Picking a shed up on Sunday as well.
Oh, yeah.
Some house thingy.
So you're a busy boy, eh?
Yeah, I am. Always busy.
Busy boy. Tell you what, it's been lovely weather.
Mm.
I know this week's not been as nice as the week before.
Windy as fuck.
Yeah, a bit breezy. Still hot at night. I'll tell you the one marvellous, beautiful thing when it's hot at night. It's not the sweating, the fact that you can't sleep. It's the fact that Donna wears that little thing there at night. And there's been a few nights, right? She don't know this. Not till now. But I've woke up and just sort of like rolled over and there's just been a boob. Makes my night.
Oh, perfect.
Makes my morning the next day. Just because it's just like this proper flimsy little woman's, what do you call it? Nighty kind of a thing. But obviously, yeah, a boob does just flop out of it when you're laying down now and then, and yeah,
just a little.
It's just you just roll over, wake up, and like,
oh,
just open your eyes up. Oh,
bitty. Oh, talking about boobs, I'll tell you something off air. Boob wise, so I can't say it on this because they might not. It's not outed yet, maybe. So,
okay. Well, that was a tease.
Yeah,
almost as much of a
boob
tease
talk.
as midnight boob.
That's all right. Haley's always there. She never puts anything on in bed. It's great.
Ugh.
Just wake up in the morning, they're just there. I'm like, well, hello.
Beautiful touch to these. Just makes those hot nights easy. Takes the edge off the sweating hotness.
Oh, mate, it's been hot.
It's weird because it's not been hot during the day, but it just doesn't seem like it's cooled down in the evening.
Yeah.
Or in the bedroom, that sort of thing.
Because there's no air, which is doing my head in. Because I'll be in a room and I'll shut the door, because I have the windows open, and I find myself getting all hot and sweating. I'm like, I've actually lost weight, so why am I sweating now? Because I'm not the fat boy I was 6 weeks ago.
So, fun random fact. Pretty sure this is correct. Fucking, I'm going to watch myself in this podcast because
people will be.
I remember too much random stuff, and sometimes a bit like Rogan says, he's like, "Oh, don't hold me to it." But I think, pretty sure when you're burning fat, it comes out your breath. It don't come out your sweat. Sweat's just water, salts.
Yeah.
Whereas but when you're burning fat, you out your breath.
That's random.
Which is weird, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, that's random.
Because everyone just assumes like you're sweating.
Yeah.
Sweating it.
Yeah, I get you.
Off. Do you know what I mean? But
So instead of people wearing a bin bag, just stick a bag in your mouth. Just breathe into it. Just go.
Just breathe
lots of hot breaths.
Yeah.
Just have lots of sex.
Hyperventilate now and then.
That's what you need to
do more than like 5 minutes, to be fair, but like new meaning to 7-minute abs.
Bro, do you know what's been killing me at the minute?
What's that?
Them fucking gorilla AIs.
Bro, what are they, gorillas or like?
You need to. I think we kind of need to be careful on some of the ones. Bro, I've been sending my uncle loads. Like, fuck, our WhatsApp.
They are so good,
bro. It's the gorilla is like, yo, I'm with Downsy. And it just reminds me of Downsy.
Because they're doing dumb shit.
Oh, like he did some dumb shit. I'd love to get them. You must have them videos of the dumb shit we done. Had like a pole dancer up at your unit, innit? Had the pole dancers up there smashing light bulbs over Downsy on a skateboard. Like, didn't he like jump off the fucking forklift and stuff?
And we had one of those go-karts it was on about.
Yeah.
Because it had a nice flat concrete floor. That was a random day.
That was jokes. That was a day when like
not much work got done.
No, fuck all.
We maybe did a bit in the morning. Did the bare minimum and then just ended up having a laugh.
That was jokes. That place was dangerous because you had A1 Foods behind as well. So you go there for a nice cold beer.
Yeah, man.
Nice little sandwich.
Anyone who wants they do a decent pizza. Yeah. Banging lasagna. Nice little cakes on there.
You like the cakes in there.
Yeah. That and that. Oh, what is it? The mortadella.
Yeah.
Oh, that stuff's banging. Quite garlicky, but it's banging.
That's a cool place, man.
And they have massive, like, huge ass watermelons in summer. They'll have them there now, actually, like massive things.
Good place, and they're jokes people as well.
Yeah. It's good laughing.
Sound people, you go in there and it's just bants, mate.
Nah, it's a great place, great spot there.
Just bants. Like our podcast, it's just bants.
Just hard life, working.
Living the dream, mate. Living the absolute dream. I don't want anything to play through this, and I'm hoping it doesn't.
Oh, you can guarantee it will unless you got it muted, mate.
Nah,
I'm trying to think. I don't think. So if we roll on to like, I haven't got no newsy stuff. I don't think.
No, I ain't got no newsy stuff. But I posted something on Insta the other day, innit? And it was things you should no longer be doing after 40. There's a couple of comments.
Yeah.
So let's just have. Fuck's sake. Let me hit the comments. So Zoe Grey Beauty says make podcasts.
We've got a few years left, mate.
Yeah. We're not as old as you lot. So we've got a few. Nah, I don't think she's that old, to be fair. We've got a few years left. Chelsea, what does she put? Molesting chickens. Well, that was because Hayley put a chicken. A photo of a chicken up on my lap the other day in the front room.
Yeah.
I wasn't molesting the chicken, okay?
Chilling in the front room.
I was just chilling, stroking my... Not cock. That's not stroking my hen. So, yeah, what else we got? On a serious note, one is that 40-year-olds should not be out alone in nightclubs, dad dancing near young girls, hoping someone is interested. She's got a point.
I saw that and I thought, not that I want to do it, but like, define. This is always a weird one because
you shouldn't be in a nightclub.
No, but switch it around. You're a young lad. Chase that mummy.
Yeah, mummy, different.
But yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Nah, to be fair, it is cringy. Like,
I know, don't wrong, it's cringe. There's no way I'm going to be dancing around no teens in fucking when I'm 40.
Nah, but back when I was that age, I was dancing around some mummies.
Exactly, but that's like
a, yeah, it's one of those. But I do think men over 40 in a nightclub, bro. Over 40, you'll go into bars, yeah, like pubs, bars, that sort of stuff.
I feel I'd hope at that age.
Strip clubs, yeah. Nightclubs, no.
You just wouldn't be interested anyway in someone that young.
Some people are. Some people are fucking weird.
So yeah, I'd hope you wouldn't be interested in someone that young.
See it on TikTok, man. You see like these young girls with these old fellas. It's weird.
But then saying that, you look at a lot of celebrities. There's some serious weird ass age. I'm gonna Google that shit up. There's some age gaps.
Men as well.
Yeah, men are way older than like some of the chicks.
Yeah, look at Adam Johnson. He liked him young, didn't he? He's a footballer. I don't know if he's still in prison. Fuck him if he is. But then didn't Akon fucking... Nah.
I don't know.
Something that happened, didn't it? Because he did sing a song about it. But she was in a nightclub that she shouldn't have been in. Your mic's upside down. It's stressing me out.
But I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it right this minute.
Mine better not be.
Oh, some of these age gaps.
Mine is too. No, it's not. What's the age gaps? Talk to me.
There's some years between some of these people.
Mm-hmm. What's the years between?
See, I love DiCaprio, but he likes them young, innit?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, so does
no,
they all like
he's
got
young girlfriends. He's got some young girlfriends.
What's Sharon Osbourne and Ozzy Osbourne? Ooh. I wonder what age gap they've got. I reckon they're quite close, actually. I reckon. Talk to me. What are you thinking?
Sorry, I'm just trying to get it up.
Hey.
That's what she said.
He said that a few times. Matt's got something for
never that. Never have that problem, mate, I'm afraid. I don't know, wishes I had that problem.
Yeah.
Cher and Alexander Edwards.
No idea. He's a young boy.
39-year age gap.
But that was like...
39-year age gap. She's 78.
That's mad.
Yeah, he's young.
Bro, he's with her for the money.
Alec Baldwin and what's her name? Hilaria Baldwin. 26-year age gap.
26-year age gap. That is fucking ludicrous. Imagine being 26, yeah, and knowing Or looking at a baby thinking you're my next victim.
Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble. I don't know these people.
Kris Jenner. That's the cross. Oh, no, that's the mum, innit?
Mum?
Yeah.
I don't know these people.
Who's...
I know of who they are, but I have no.
Yeah, that's
25 years pre-known.
Oh, that's mad. What's that?
Sarah Paulson.
That name rings
Holland Taylor. 32-year age gap.
What? Lesers. Fair play to him.
Yeah, there's some age gaps on these celebrities, man.
Oh, that's mental. What's my age gap? To be fair, Hailey's... What am I? 37 this year. She's going to be 40. She was 41 this year, so... What's that? 4 years? 4 or 5 years? 4. That's a big age gap.
Thing is, it's weird because the age gap when you're older doesn't matter.
No.
Age gap when you're younger matters. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. Like, if you said someone early 30s was going out with like a 19-year-old, you'd be like, well, really, bro? But
that 1.8 turbo. You seen that clip? No. Oh, I'll have to send it to you. It's jokes.
But if it was 51 and 29, 39,
yeah.
you would think nothing of it.
Still a bit. Well, so this is weird, yeah. Well, and she won't listen to this. And if she does, knock on my door because I think it's fucking cringe and it's wrong. A woman lives a couple doors down. Her daughter, was 11 the other day, yeah? 11. Right. Turned...
It's
cool. Turned 12. I want to say Saturday. Her boyfriend is 15. That is disgusting.
Yeah.
11 and 15, bro. That's
yeah. See, that's a bit. See, at 15, you're with other. You're like a year older or below because obviously school years.
Yeah,
you're gonna have that. One might be 14, and one's 15. Or
no one liked me when I was at school, so I had no girlfriends until I left school.
Yeah, I'd say maybe under 18. You've almost got to date people that you're at, like your school year almost, or you could maybe push 1 year school year up or down.
Yeah, that mate, 15 and 11. Because up until Saturday, combo, she was 11.
That's an odd combo. Because that feels too young. Because 11's not old enough to know.
That's pedo. In my eyes, but it wouldn't be my kid. If Fred would never ever come up to me and say, "Dad, probably won't say, Dad, I've got a girlfriend," but he might say, I'll just tell him straight. I said, nah, it's not happening, mate.
You can't do it.
You've got to date someone your age or older.
Oh, yeah, that's a point. Yeah, because 11, you're not aware enough, and 15, especially as a boy, you're well aware of what you're doing.
Bruss, you're waking up every morning with a little lob on.
Yeah, you're just thinking with one thing, and that's your nutsack. Yeah, such.
I'm 37, and that's all I think with. I'm not 37 yet.
I hear that.
Am I 37 yet? No, I'm 37 this year. Yeah.
Next month, no? Yeah. This month. Next month.
July.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on my board.
Oh.
I don't know what day it is, but it's in July.
12th of July.
Oh, lad,
same day as my dad's.
Oh, yeah. Look at you two got the same...
Twins.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
Friends.
So you got the same birthday as your dad and I'm a leap year.
Yeah.
Weirdos, aren't we?
Mad, isn't it?
Fucking weirdos.
But yeah, it's weird.
That is a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah. This was a far little post, wasn't it? Sorry.
Christ, we're on a tangent. Good luck, you lot.
And then I fucking lost it all now. Oh, Donna's commented on it. She's done that today as well. 7 hours ago. Giving a fuck what other people think. We don't anyway. You can tell by this podcast.
I am down for that.
Like,
and I get it. It's hard because I've been trying to start doing a few videos and bits and bobs for like PT and coaching stuff.
Mm.
And I don't know. It's so hard to explain because you kind of build this thing up in your head when you think, oh, I need to do a couple of videos or I need to do something on camera. And I don't know, you build it up in your head. But as soon as you start doing it, you do a few takes that are just shit.
Mm.
And then you're just like, fuck it. You kind of roll with it. You sort of relax down and it's just no dramas.
This whole thing, though, like, I think, like you said in the last step with your sister, said that it's just so smooth now. Apart from the back
it's
and
reps,
forth.
mate. It's the same as it's the. I mean, don't get me wrong. The technology is not smooth. I mean, the
This
technology
has been the
smooth
quickest we've ever set this up. Right, I turned
There
up
was
and you were
quick
saying
time.
that,
It was
to be
quick
fair.
time in the setup. We did have a weird bouncy bar thing.
That's now gone.
No, we was kind of good. Almost forgot to put the video on, but
Oh yeah.
last minute panic.
Hold up.
But yeah, give no fucks, man. And it's so frustrating that you have to get to this age before you start doing that. And I reckon that's why a lot of entrepreneurs and stuff, when you look at a lot of successful people, it's surprising how late in life they become millionaires, success.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there's a few youngsters, but generally a lot of them, I don't know, your classic ones. Your KFC, that was the guy that done that. He was old when that was a thing, like in his 60s, maybe even 70.
Oh, see, I was thinking
Oprah was in her 40s when she was actually a success.
Yeah.
And stuff. Like, there's a lot of people
Dr.
that
Phil, Jerry Springer,
all older.
Jeremy
not
Kyle.
older, but like they're not just out of college, just out of school, just out of uni, none of that. I think you have to get to this age where it's where you start not giving a fuck, not to the level of an old person.
Start worrying because you've got no money. You're like, shit, I've got no money. I better.
Yeah, I've got to sort my shit out because I need money for when you're older because you've got no pension.
Yeah.
Not old people not give a fuck, as in I ain't just crop dusting everyone.
Yeah.
Like blatant or none of that. But you start to think, why do I even care? Why do I even care?
Yeah.
Because most of these people that you're worried about, you don't like them anyway.
But I don't like anyone. Really?
Don't like anyone? Nah, that's true. I was trying to think. I thought of one the other day and I forgot to put it on the post. Have you got one? Something you want to do when you're over 40?
Something not to do?
That's what the thing was, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I just put the stuff out there. I don't answer
But
these
you've got to
questions.
answer your own question.
Something you shouldn't do over 40.
When you're over 40? Pop and bang maps, you cunts.
Oh, don't. Nah,
no one.
I can't think of anything.
Over 40 should have a pop and bang map.
Oh, see, I said still, I really want a fat sound system in my car. You probably shouldn't do that over 40. But driving here today, it just sounds tinny. I want to sit there and I want to fucking feel my back vibrate with some dirty bass.
I hear you. However, I think over 40, you need to be going for actual quality over
100%.
just noise.
Yeah.
Like when you're 17, not anymore because cars will get and have stupid integrated head units. But
I've got an old car, so it's cool.
Yeah, like subs, just everything rattling. Who cares? You want to blow your eardrums out. But at this age, you want loud, but like
Harman Kardon,
quality.
Bang & Olufsen, that sort of stuff.
Yes, you want Ev, his truck.
I've not seen his truck once outside Morrison's.
Oh, okay, so Ev, a friend of ours, he's got a truck. He spent a fair bit of money on. It's like all jacked and it's jacked. It's like a bodybuilder of the truck world.
Yeah,
but he's put a stereo in that, and when I bumped into him. Ages ago would have been like last before
at the retail park.
Yeah.
But
anyway, he had but it was crisp, man.
He was always into a sound system.
It was crisp. Like even when you cranked it up, even if it was not even like duff music, you chuck on a bit of indie music, a bit of like even rock music or something. It's just so crisp. Especially if you played like a live kind of song, you know, if you go on Spotify and you get a song, but you pick the live version where they've done it at a concert, like that sounded so good. Because you sat there and it properly immersed you in it, sort of thing.
See, I want something like that at home, but I want duff in the car.
It's still duff, but like it wasn't distorted duff.
Yeah,
it's hard. It was balanced.
It weren't your $29.99 fucking Edge, fucking
6x9s,
yeah. And your little tweeters.
No. It was it's properly done. It's cost him a bit of money, but
fuck, he spent a fair bit of money on that truck.
Yeah.
Near enough a house.
God knows how much he'd spend on that because he's done a fair old bit to it.
I see Dave's got his car back on the road.
Mate, she's back. I can't remember what he calls it.
It's
got a name. It's the film. There's a film with a car in it. An evil
car.
I'm gonna say it's an evil car.
Phone him live on the
Phone
podcast.
him live on the podcast. Bless him. I'll Google that.
The Bat Cave. So he says he works in the Bat Cave.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
I think I know what you're on about.
I'm so bad with names. I am sorry, people. I could probably visualize all this stuff, but
yeah, fuck knows. You'll have to come on.
No, I don't know how to even Google this.
I don't know how to Google it. We could just.
I don't know. Christine. Is it Christine?
No.
I've got a feeling it might be,
What was Eleanor? That was a car.
That was a Mustang GT500
Yeah.
that doesn't even exist, but yeah. That car was made for the film. Gone in 6 seconds. Love that film.
That was it. I haven't watched it in years.
Angelina Jolie with dreadlocks.
She's hot.
Oh.
She's got an younger boyfriend, actually.
No idea.
Oh, fuck knows.
Who knows, mate?
Who knows?
In that that is a great. If you have not seen that film, even if you're not massively into, it's a great film.
Good film.
It's a good film. I don't know if Dylan's seen it. Maybe I'll watch that with him.
Yeah, I've not watched it in years.
I did think the other day, actually, at what age do you let him watch American Pie? Because I'm pretty sure that's going to be the closest thing to sex ed that he'll get. Because you got to remember, when we was in school, that film came out.
Nadia.
Yeah.
She was hot.
She was hot.
Oh. Well, we grew up listening to Eminem, mate. And Limp Brisket.
Yeah, and that was at Holywell, which is
Chocolate Starfish.
like we're 3 tier here, so that's like a middle school.
Yeah.
He's like 11. Yeah, at what age? Because I'm pretty sure our generation, we did obviously sex education at school, but that came out. American Pie 1 and 2 were in that exact puberty spot for us. Yeah. Those films came out.
Yeah, tough. But we had stuff like
Eurotrash.
Prickly Heat, Eurotrash.
Eurotrash was as good as it got for you, man.
That? Some of the things we had.
That was it. Kids got it so good now. Or I don't know, good. Too easy.
Yeah.
Should we say?
Too easy. Too easy, brother.
Too easy. Yeah, what age? When do you introduce him to that?
I don't know. When he starts playing COD. Because if there's murder...
Mate.
And...
You don't want him playing COD because he'll just thrash you.
Oh, mate. Played with Matt.
And he will. He'll destroy you.
Last night? Yeah, it was jokes because he just gets
I'll get him to... I'll have to get him to go on and I'll have to... He needs to play with someone like Matt that understands the game a little bit.
Yeah. Because... He could not play with Matt.
He'll be fine because he will not be looking at skylines or ships over there or look, there's a bird.
True.
You know what I mean? He'll be fine.
Matt had to go at me yesterday because I've done something stupid. He's just like, "You're a fucking idiot." He's like, "Why are you doing that?" I was like, "Bro," I said. He goes, "I fucking watched you. I was watching your screen." He's like, "I know what you were doing."
Bro.
I was like, "Oh shit."
No, I'll have to make sure he's updated. The thing is, I've not had any time, so it's not like me and him can even jump on zombies or anything because we used to play that.
Yeah, you used to
a few years back. Got quite decent at that. That's when I was half decent at playing the Xbox.
Yeah.
Now I've not played since, and I go on there now, and he's mowed down 300 zombies. I'm on 52.
Yeah, it's mad.
But I just can't do it.
We jumped on Rebirth last night, so we played a couple of them casual ones. See ya. Jumped on Rebirth. Bro, some of these people just sweats, mate. I'm screaming down the fucking microphone. How the fuck have you done that? But I was smashing you, and then you hit me 3 times with your gun, and I'm dead. How does that work?
I see this is what just takes the fun out of it for me.
Yeah, bro, it's not fun.
I was saying this to Ash at work because we're similar age, and I was like, the thing is, Dylan sometimes was saying about going out and stuff because he starts going out with his mates a bit now and stuff like that. And if he's in all day to play on his Xbox, if his mates aren't on, he gets a bit bored. So he can't, starts coming down and moping about a bit. And you're like, "Can I help you, mate? What do you want to do?" And he's just, he doesn't know what to do himself a little bit. But gaming is different. So when we was younger, you did campaigns.
Yeah,
you played
next to each other.
Yeah, not even that, but even solo, you had the campaign to do, and you just had to do a level till you'd done the level.
Yeah.
That was it. You couldn't play anything else on the game other than that level you're stuck on. And it gave you that perseverance that he doesn't have that when you play with him on some things.
Remember Driver? You had to do...
Driver. What a ledge game. Such a good game,
Sick game. Love that game. I remember sitting on the end of Danny B's bed playing that. I can picture it now. The TV up there.
Up on the corner there.
Man. Bless him.
Oh, man. Driver. Yeah, that was good.
That was a sick game.
And the thing is, stuff's more sensitive now as well, which has made it good, but also made it much, much harder, I think.
Yeah. Because
things like the recoil on the guns, all that stuff. So
you never had that before?
Not really, no. Like not unless you've got, if you went from a pistol to like a machine gun, you'd get it. But
remember, you used to be able to shoot at the TV. Like you'd have a gun that you could plug into your PlayStation. And but point blank,
here's another random one. Do you remember the dance mat?
Yes.
The dance mat for the PlayStation. Because back in the day, you only had TV really downstairs in the lounge, so we had. Must have been PS1, surely.
Yeah.
Or early PS2. Sister had a dance mat because she used to do dance mat.
Sick.
Gran Turismo was my thing, but again, you'd have to do the races on there. Some of them races were like 2 hours.
You have to get all the licenses as well, don't you?
Oh, fuck my life, them licenses.
Difficult, man.
Hardest things ever. And it was annoying if you'd managed to get like a couple of golds and then just, I don't know, some of them times, honestly, someone do it, because I'm convinced some of them were not possible.
Just made up.
Yeah, because they're like 4 or 5 seconds quicker. You're like, how are you driving this section 4 seconds quicker?
There's a game that's called Motorfest on PlayStation that I downloaded, and I play that sometimes. Like if COD or like Fortnite, so I don't play Fortnite anymore. But if like them games are just not uploaded, I'll play this. Bro, some of these times that people get on the laps, you think, how the fuck, bro?
I don't know.
And they get these cars, and you'll be like flat out, and these cars, like other players on the internet, just come, whoom, whoom, whoom. I'm like, how? How are you going this fast?
I don't know, because I know they're supposed to be, I suppose, simulation-y. But I'm like, nah. And another thing that really fucks me off, so having an Xbox, if I had the money, I'd buy a PS5 just to have Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Because I hope it's the same nowadays. I don't know. But Forza Horizon or whatever, like you get real good cars really fucking quick and easy.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo, you got your budget of like 15 grand. You had to buy something secondhand. And it was shit. And you were stuck with that absolute shit box for ages.
Yeah.
And you do the rubbish races that you was just about quick enough to be in, but you'd win the prize money, but you still didn't have enough money to go and buy a faster car for the next races.
Yeah.
So you had to just go through the same races you were doing and spend just a little bit of money doing it up just to get into the next race. Yeah. And then it was the dilemma, because it was like, oh, you've just spent your money doing it up. So
and you are the slowest car in that race.
Yeah, mate, it was so painful, but that's what made it good.
Yeah.
You don't realise it till afterwards. You think, actually, that unbelievable pain of having to do the same circuit just to earn like $1,000 at a time when you need to spend 50 grand on a car.
It's mental, isn't it?
You're like, how many times have I done this circuit? You get to know the circuits real well. But, gaming life.
Excuse why you're man. Sorry, it's been a busy week.
It has, mate. It's felt like a long week. That's for sure.
Yeah, Saturday. Oh, I told you about Saturday, didn't I? Did I speak to you the other day about kicking off outside my house?
Yeah, you did tell me about you kicking off.
Oh, mate, I'm so glad he didn't hit me, because he was fucking...
He'd have folded you.
Nah, he would have. Like, I'm not even going to sit here and lie about it. Like, the thing is, there's a bit of a commotion, and I'd gone out, because I heard some at Smash. So I'd gone out. And then I said about, my kids are in bed. I don't give a fuck. And that's what annoyed me. I was like, but I give a fuck. And then it just all kicked off. And I was just like, I know what we're standing face to face. And I'm thinking, in my head, I'm thinking, well, I've said too much now. Like,
you've dug your hole, man. You're going to have to sort of...
I've just got to stand here and just ride this out. And then one of the neighbours pulled him away. My other neighbour grabbed me. And then when he was like walking off, he's like, I'm cutting. But it sounded like he said, I'll cut him. I was like, you're not fucking cutting anyone. He was like, no, I said I'm cutting. And I'm like, oh, sound. All right, bye. And then after it all calmed down and that, like both apologised to each other.
Yeah.
But I fucking looked at him and I thought, I'm so glad he didn't. Bro, he's about, I want to say about 5'9", jacked. And I'm like, oh, man.
That's right, he's been slow.
No, these are nice guys though, actually. It's mad, isn't it? Like, they had a few drinks and that, and they'd been at Ascot all day. So they're obviously pissed. Like, I had a few drinks, just come back. And he
Fueled up.
apologised. He's like, I didn't mean about the kids. Like, I appreciate it, making noise. I said, look, it is what it is now, innit? Thank fuck you didn't hit me. I'd still be sleeping now. But yeah, it's jokes. Jokes, man.
Oh, so I've actually been organised.
You actually got a list. I've got fuck all. I just turn up.
Brisket has got a new thing.
What, not wrecking stuff?
No. No, he's still wrecking stuff. He likes going on the trampoline. We've got like quite a big trampoline at the end of the garden. That was more for Dylan, but even though he's only little.
Yeah. Sponsor us.
Yeah,
Brewdog. Fucking Brewdog everywhere.
Or at least reimburse us.
Yeah. It's not like I haven't
Send us one
tried.
of them nice, like, 48 things or whatever.
Yeah.
I would like to try some of the non-alcoholic stuff.
Yeah, it's probably a lot healthier, to be fair.
It's just nice knowing that you could sink a few and happily drive if you needed to be going somewhere.
You can't sink a few and drive of these?
Well, 2 would be my limit, I reckon.
10.
No.
I'm joking.
Jesus Christ, no.
I'm joking.
Yeah,
you
just know that.
Yeah.
And alcohol's a weird one. I know everyone, especially our generation, that love it. Youngsters now, not touching the stuff.
Nah, because they're doing them fucking balloons and sniffing gear, mate.
Yeah, they love the booger sugar, don't they? But it's literally poison. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, sorry. Back to you on
trampoline. But anyway, to wreck it. So we've got the trampoline down the end of the garden, and he likes going on there now. The last few weeks or whatever, we let him on once, and that was it. Like, now he always wants to go on it. Yeah. He just runs around. He's realised though, or the other day for some reason, he managed to realise when I was sat on there with him, that if he's running around with his hand on the side, he gets really static.
Oh, yes.
And he finds it hilarious to come up, he'll like run around, dragging his hand around the side of this thing, and he'll touch you.
That fucking hurts.
And mate, the shock he's giving me is like I stuck my finger in that socket again.
Oh.
I'm like, he'll chuckle and run back round again.
What car did we used to get it off? The Mini.
That Mini was terrible for it.
That hurt. And I'd always get a shock off that as well.
And it was like, you'd hear it. Like, it was like you just cracked your knuckle click. Yeah, that's what he's like on the trampoline now.
That's like when
it's funny because he comes running around and his hair's all done this, like he's put his hands on one of those those things you had at size. You put your hand on all your hair stands up. Yeah. He's running around and his hair's starting to do this, and he's like, I'm like, and he's like, and just runs back around again. So I try and avoid going on the trampoline.
Kids are built different these days. Like,
I'm like, how does that not hurt you? Because it hurts both people.
Kids I don't know what's up with them. I don't know. There must have been something in the air when they were. I reckon COVID's fucked all these kids. Not fucked them, but like Bo's just a knobhead. Like, I just can't.
He's carnage.
Bro, I can't cope with her in a minute. Like, it's just her whining. It's annoying because I took a photo of her earlier in the Almost a Man hat, the turn up. Thanks, boys. And she just looks so sweet and innocent.
That's where they get you.
Bro, when I got home from work, she was butt naked, running, just kicking off. I'm like, what is you doing? Hugging my leg. I'm like, cool, give her a cuddle. I want this, I want that. I'm like, relax yourself a little bit, Calm down. Then she's like, then she went off, went for a poo. Daddy, wipe my bum. I've like, bro, I've just got in the door. Daddy, wipe my bum. Come on. Oh. She's not at the age where she can wipe her bum herself yet. Because some kids her age are still in nappies. Was she 3? Some are.
Some are.
Nah, she's age. Pooing, shitting, everything.
But then there's that comedian lady. She had all of her kids out of nappies at the age of like just over 1.
Who?
She's a comedian, blonde hair. She's got an accent.
Not Sarah Millican. She's a funny comedian, to be fair. I like her. I like her a lot. I don't know. People are going to be like, oh, that comedian. Come on.
Catherine Ryan.
Oh, yeah. I like her as well, actually.
Oh, yeah. She's not. But she's
not English, though, is she?
No, she's got an accent. What's her accent?
She's American.
American? Canadian?
Yeah, but
Canadian.
Canadian. My apologies.
Yeah, no. I'm sure she had all of her kids potty trained by the age of just after the age of 1.
Right. Okay.
Because they start to know. Like, he knows.
Yeah.
Like, now. It's just trying to link up the fact that you've already done it to you need it.
Yeah.
Like, they get to an age, I think at his age now, where, he sort of goes off sometimes.
Yeah.
And he'll just go and stand in the kitchen and then come back because he's done a poo in his nappy.
Poos in nappies stink, man.
Oh, it does. If I could potty train him now, I would. But he definitely like knows. And I'm like, done a poo, and he'll like touch his nappy, like he knows.
Bless him.
I don't know, maybe you can. It's hard. That's a couple of intense weeks for potty training, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard work.
Right.
And it's like, especially like bedtime as well. Mate, a couple of times I've woke up. I'm like, why is this warm and wet?
Oh,
and it's like, oh, but we need her out of our bed. It's like Fran. Fran will go to bed in her own bed now, and most of the time she sleep through. Last couple of nights, she's just. So yesterday morning, she come up and woke up in the morning. She was in our bed. Hey, said to her, she's like, "Oh, you just got in the bottom." She's like, "No, I looked at the top, see there was no space, so then I got in the bottom." We're like, "Oh, okay." And then I woke up this morning, Frankie at the bottom of my bed, no Haley, no Bo. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then Haley come up, no Bo come up, then Haley come up. Haley's like, "Oh, I went to the toilet downstairs, or Bo needed the toilet," and then we just got into Fran's bed because there was no space in ours. I'm like, this is my bed. Get the kids out of my bed.
Oh, especially when it's hot like this, bro. The last thing you need is more bodies. Especially kids. They're on fire when they're asleep.
Yeah, Bo's been hot.
It's like they literally have caught fire next to you.
The thing is, I've been sleeping all right. Like, I started taking magnesium tablets.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually been getting some decent night's sleep, man.
They do help. They genuinely do help.
They genuinely do as well. Like,
but you have to get the right one. You can't just grab any. I don't know what one you got. You must have grabbed by chance probably the right one.
Fuck knows. I'll take a photo.
There's like 7 different magnesiums.
But it's been helping me sleep.
Yeah, they all have a slightly different thing. I think it's the threonate. Magnesium threonate, possibly. Threonate? Don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
But there is one that's better for your sleep. Some of them are better for... They have slightly different things. The ones that I used to take were just all of them.
Yeah, just all of them.
They're more expensive than a lot of the other ones, but they kind of...
yeah.
They have like all your 7 different... I'm sure it's 7. Christ, man, my brain.
There's so many vitamins, so many thingies.
They help. They genuinely help. I wouldn't say you necessarily sleep longer.
No, I just feel like I have a better quality.
I feel like you've got the qualities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still fucking tired though. Like we woke up this morning and we were both like, I still feel tired. But we haven't gone to bed as early as we normally do because we tend to, if Ella's at work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, innit, we tend to wait till she gets home. Like last night, she went to McDonald's with a friend after work. When I heard the door close and lock, then I went to sleep.
Okay.
Just to make sure she was home because she's still... Like, I got home yesterday, bless her. And so on the way home, my phone said, I'm on my way home. Got home. No, she was like, oh, Ella's car cut out on her. I'm like, what do you mean it cut out? She's like, yeah, she said she put it in second, cut out.
Drop the clutch.
So I was like, okay, sound. Like, I'll have a look when I get home. Looked, checked, like I phoned Luke. I was just like, what could it be? He's like, oh, I don't really know. I looked, the alternator belt needs changing because it's perished. So
okay.
Kind of, he was like, do you want me to order one? I was like, yeah, get it done, innit? Because the last thing I want is that snapping.
They're not
she won't. Yeah, but the thing is, she won't know really about it, and she'll be driving it around. So she'll go start a car and it won't start.
Yeah, she won't notice the light flickering, the battery light flickering, and all that sort of jazz. Yeah.
So so I just went over it. I checked all the lights yesterday again, just because she's been driving. It's a low mileage. It's a nice car, but I just checked all the lights, like just made sure everything was still working, because she's not gonna know. There's no fancy lights on the dash that's going to say you got a bulb out.
Yeah.
So I've done that. And then she was like, yeah, it just stalled. And I'm like, because she was like, I pulled out of a junction, then it stalled. I was like, you've pulled out of a junction in a second. She's like, no, I put it into second. And I was just like, or I reckon she was either in third, gone to pull out, it stalled, and then it wouldn't start. Because she's panicked.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So or she pulled out in first and changed to second real quick.
Nah, because she's fucking hangs them gears out.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. It might have been that. I don't know. But the thing is, like, when she drove to work, she said it was fine. And when she drove home, she said it was fine. I was like, oh. But then, yeah, fuck vehicles, man.
Cars. Yeah. Fuck cars.
because I got to work this morning. My fan was just going. I'm like, why? I've literally drove 6 minutes. Why the fuck are you screaming at me? I daren't open that bonnet because I know I'm going to open it and it's like
There's
money.
Something, mate. I need to replace the heater element in the van because the heater don't work. Oh, it only works on full blast.
But we've done this. You've done that before anyway.
I've done it multiple times, and I always say don't put it on one because for some reason, if it's on one where it's just trickling, it seems to must get warm and just burn itself.
What about
out.
cheap resistors though?
Yeah, it's always cheap ones.
Yeah,
it's probably why they keep going. But
that's like our oven. The heating element's gone again, so we just use the top oven at the minute.
Oh, okay.
Because we buy the cheap one every time, and it literally lasts a year, and it just goes bang.
I'd got in it. I'm blaming Donna for this, and I was like, oh. Why is my fan not working? Someone left it on number 1. I don't know.
Looks like it. What'd you take to work today? The fan? The van?
The van.
The van.
Yeah, always the van, mate.
You're going to start getting that? I see you've got some polishing mop there. You're going to polish it up and get it all?
Nah, do you know what? I've been going through some bits in Unix. I'm like, I've got tons of polish. I'll chuck some of it on eBay because I'm like, I've just got so much stuff kicking around everywhere. I'll keep a few bits and that, but like,
need to find somewhere to do our podcast from, which also we can turn into a spray booth.
Yeah, because I really need to tidy up the van. That rusty door, thanks Donna, is really starting to annoy me. Sorry, she's copping it tonight.
Yeah, I just want to do a few bits on the VXR because I really, really don't want to sell it. I need to get the gearbox bearing sorted because it's whining and sick. You can hear it. I'm like, I think it's
not a 2-minute.
That's 300. Yeah, it's a 300 quid in and out. You drive. There's a guy in Halifax. About 300 quid. You drive it up there.
Okay.
Wheel off, drive shaft out. Just the bearings.
Okay.
300 quid. If you want the centre hub doing as well, it's 400 quid. So it's not.
You may as well fucking do that if it's up.
But then you're gonna want to put a clutch in it, yeah. But they're going through the side of the gearbox. They're not going. They're not taking the box.
Sides. Yeah.
So then you're gonna have to take the box off.
They've got a plate on the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think there's a plate on the end.
That's why, because otherwise it's like 300 quid just in labour to take the box out.
Yeah. So then it's gonna want a clutch once you've done that. At least then the gearbox is done.
Yeah, true that.
And they're soft as shit, aren't they? So
yeah, get yourself one like the Leon, like solid plate, ditch the dual mass. It will sit there rattling like dog.
Fucking
everyone's like,
leg.
oh, that sounds fucked. That does. I'm like, nah, bro, aluminium.
Just
aluminium flywheel.
And you take it off.
That's fine. A few. I don't know what you got on the Vauxhalls, but it was the dog bone mount they called it at the back of the subframe.
Oh, okay.
Used to just rinse them. I mean, admittedly, I used to
rinse it.
Fucking hammer that thing. But yeah, I used to just eat dog. But say poor car, that thing just took an absolute pasting.
Oh, that's nice.
All the time. Never skipped a beat, mate.
That's like Hayley's car, man.
To be fair. I mean, yeah, I spent money on bits and bobs, and I could never afford, even if I could afford to go and buy one of them cars again now, the older shape Leon Cooper R, I couldn't afford half the parts I put on it probably because they're well expensive now.
Yeah, it's mad.
And I couldn't afford the running costs, so you get through it was like a set of brake pads every 2 or 3 months. They're quite expensive.
Oh, we need brake pads. Like, this is the thing. Like, I was looking today. I don't know why because I haven't got the money, but I was looking. Like I don't know why I was looking. I got accepted for finance on a Range Rover. But it's just not, like, it's a one, I still owe my mum and dad money for my van. So it's a stupid idea.
Yes.
We did say, like, it'd be more for Hayley, not for me. And then we sell the Astra. But that thing has been...
Faith away.
Bro, touch wood.
It's only been your fuckery that's given you problems.
Yeah, because I lowered it.
Yeah. Too low.
Yeah.
So you've had to jack it up and stuff. So it's like, yeah.
See, the back's still on coilovers and the front's on standard shocks and springs, but because it's the Sport, the VX line, it's actually okay.
But the thing is, Vauxhalls were always really annoying for this. So I remember back in the day when I had my Corsa, you'd buy 6mm Lone springs and it was never as low at the back as the front.
Yes.
They'd always rake. I don't know why. She'd have to cut a couple of coils off or take the rubber bits off, or one point I did just run mine on bump stops to take the springs out completely.
We've done it on a Fiesta once. My silver Fiesta, that thing. That we run that on cut.
But they were dead easy because there were coils on the back, coil over. So you could cut a few rings off.
Yeah.
Chuck it back on, easy. No
Same
problem.
with a Micra. That's what, mate. I've still got the scar on my finger. Like that thing is there. It's like because I've done it with Bill, and he had like a spring clamp, but had like a tube going over.
Yeah.
And as we wound it back, the tube stayed on the bottom of the thing, and then it just caught and went bang,
bang.
Just took a bit of my finger off, man.
Pinch and a half,
bro. That hurts. I was just like, oh, he's like, oh, you might need stitches. I was like, oh, please no.
That's fine. Duct tape available.
I think him and Jodie's mum, they fucking glued it back together.
Got a bit of glue, mate.
Yeah, it's perfect. I was like, oh, you legend.
You know, it stings like fuck when you're gluing it, but that's one of those weird pains because it's like it's doing good, but it's like that spray plaster. That stuff's great.
I never used that.
But fuck, it hurts.
Does it?
It's like,
But that's like when you get an ulcer and you put salt on it. That's that. Because you're like, the ulcer hurts. You're like, oh, it really hurts. And then like, hey, I had one the other day. Like, I just woke up and I was like, what the fuck is this? And it really hurt. I was just like, oh. She's like, put some salt on it. I was like, yeah, cool. Went and put some salt on it. I was like,
bust out your salt when it
bro, man. I was like, oh, ow. The pain.
That is some pain.
That is some pain.
That and it's dingling you, mate.
Car finance.
You don't need.
I'm not doing it. So I just messaged him back and said, look, we looked at the thing. I said, it's £270 on a 10 grand car. Yeah. For 60 months, I'm paying near on 18 grand back. I said, I'm good.
Mate, that's the thing. Car finance, people don't look at it because they go, oh, monthly. Yeah, I can afford that. You look at what you're paying back. It's absolutely ludicrous these days.
Mate, and I said to Hayley about it. And she was just like, hold out a year. We're going to hold out a year and then we'll just, hopefully, somehow we can make some money.
Yeah, you want to buy it outright. If you're buying stuff like that, it's nicer to buy things out. I mean, it's weird because I think you can get car finance probably easier than get a personal loan. Yeah, but the personal loan, the interest rate on a personal loan is far, far favourable.
100%.
Because those finance, but they're 20%.
Bro, so even the one I looked at was like 19.9.
Yeah. That's why we never got rid of the R32.
And then there was another one I was looking, just because I was looking at the Binker website, because they got a couple of ranges. Because I was chatting to Amar about it, and he's like, oh, Binker got some. And I looked, and they've got like their finance rates on there. And it's like 9.9% APR if your credit is perfect.
So how fucked is that, right? Your credit's really good, so you get a good rate. Bear in mind, I hate the word credit score because it's not a credit score; it's a debt score. Because you can only get one if you've got debt.
Which, and all you have to do is look at your thing, and it says that I've got on my thing because I don't owe any more than £1,000. That's because I can't manage money. Apparently, I'm like, surely that should be a good thing.
People have this problem getting mortgages. If they've been real good, you build real good, you do everything by the book, you save money, you don't get a credit card, you don't finance this, you save up, old school, and buy the things you want. When you come to get a mortgage, they're like, no, you can't, you've got no credit history.
Yeah.
Because you've been good and you've done the right thing. You end up having to get a credit card for like 3 to 6 months to prove that you can have a credit. It's like, no, surely the fact that I've got no debt and have had no debt is the fact that I can manage my money really well.
Yeah. I can't manage money that way. I'm shit.
I'm not the best. I understand money, but I don't have enough of it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And it's annoying because I understand money better now than I did before, but I've still got debt from before and various things.
Oh, yeah.
Hernias, bankruptcies. Well, not my bankruptcy, but when I had to fold the company. Just lingering stuff, and it's frustrating. I'll get over it, but
we'll make it work.
Like, let me quickly roll into cooking, then we'll do the calls, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
I've got no jingles for this, still. But, sorry. I'll do it on cooking, because I cooked some smick chicken the other day.
Did you?
Oh, mate. It's very simple. Why is chicken so easy? I know people love chicken. I know you love chicken. I'm sorry. It's the rub or whatever you're seasoning the chicken with that's nice. It's not the chicken on its own.
Yeah.
You eat plain chicken, it's shit.
That's so... Sorry, let me just butt in there for 1 sec. So, I've done a barbecue at the weekend. Because I've done a barbecue... Did I say about a barbecue?
Was this the non-air fryer barbecue?
Yeah. Have we mentioned this?
I don't know.
No. Fuck it. You finish your chicken, then we'll go into... Because
anyway,
that's cooking. Go on.
It's off the... It's not on the chicken. I did some smick chicken, but... aside from the real nice chicken, anniversary last weekend, me and the missus, 13 years we've been married.
You're 13 years,
13
married.
years, bruss.
How many years have you been together?
20. We're stabbing the dark at 22. Does that?
Yeah. We left school in 2006. And you were together at school.
Oh, Don's going to be off me. I'm going to go with 22. So 20 something. I don't like things in 20s because
I think it's 20.
Everyone's birthday seems to be a 20 something. So I've got everything's 20 something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dig yourself out that hole.
We went out for something to eat, which we don't get to do very often, just the two of us. Went to that new smokehouse. Hickory.
Are you alright? We're
In
meant to be going.
Well, I'll be honest with you, bro.
Go on.
The one in
Milk Keynes.
Thurston Lake.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Vibe inside, great. Smell, great.
Was it smoky smell? Like, because that makes me feel
Bit of country kind of music going.
Yeah.
It was very sort of Texas, very woods inside kind of thing. Vibes, great.
Big alphas.
Yeah, and I reckon sharing platter. So you need to come off your stupid jab thing. I'm not going with you if you're on the stupid jab thing.
Can't.
You can go, I'm going to have 2 chicken wings.
Yeah, no.
Fuck off. Having that big ass sharing platter, mate, it's like 65 quid. But
that's nothing between two of you.
It's a decent platter. So I had brisket, standard, because of course, smokehouse, of course, you have brisket. It was all right.
Was it dry?
It wasn't dry, but I don't know if I built it up. The problem is we watched thingy on Netflix, was it Pitmasters?
Yeah, oh mate.
So the trouble is, after watching that, I'm thinking
my mouth's watering.
Yeah, at the thought of some of them. So I'm thinking, yeah, it's gonna have the nice bit of bark. It's gonna have that pink center. Gonna have that sort of juicy, squidgy. It didn't. It wasn't very seasoned.
The thing is, getting someone to cook that food over here, you're not gonna get, because you've got your people that can barbecue, here in England, that can cook that, but it's a hobby. They ain't giving up their fucking jobs to go work in a cookhouse. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but I don't know. It's busy and the place is nice and you have to book and all this sort of stuff because it is popular. Because we don't have much of that stuff and it is popular now, isn't it? But I went brisket because, smokehouse. I'm thinking smoker, brisket. You've got to give the brisket a go because that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Which ironically was just the cheap ass meat. That's the cheapest cut. That's now an expensive cut.
Yeah.
Because it's become popular, but it used to just be the cheap cut and you had to smoke it because it was a cheap cut. It had to be cooked slow, like a brazen steak or something we get here. Donna had... So I had that. It was nice. I could have done with a slightly bigger portion. It just wasn't that seasoned and just wasn't that juicy.
It needs some...
The thing is, I did that beef on my grill. I know it wasn't smoked, but I did that beef joint that I got that, I don't know, a month or two ago, whatever, that I'd had for my lunches that week, and that was better.
I've got no rubs, but I still haven't got a gas bottle for my cook.
But best thing, to be honest, seriously, M&S, they have a few good rubs. You just go there, a couple of quid for a decent little jar. They've got like a chicken one, a barbecue one, a steaky one.
If I'm ordering rubs,
they're bunging.
Gonna order that Alpha rubs, and I'll just hold fire.
Just hold fire. Yeah, but seriously, I'll get you some next time I go. I'll get it because they're so dead easy. Get your chicken out, pat it down, sprinkle this on, like dab it all on, season it sweet.
That's why I like this whole fat jab thing. Yeah, it's great, but I miss eating food, bro. Like,
so Donna had pulled pork. Her portion was it come like this little mini skillet, like cast iron skillet thing. I had half of hers because she couldn't eat it.
Yeah,
that was nice, banging. Quite rich because it was like pulled pork with a bit Texan style, so like a bit of a tomatoey thing going on, like baked beans and then just other normal little beans. It's a very classic cowboy kind of dish, I think. But that was banging. A little rich. It was hard to do the whole. It'd have been hard to do the whole skillet.
Yeah.
Because it felt a bit rich and stuff. But decent.
We'll have to go.
Probably not what I was.
I expect big things from this, but
because it's been so busy,
we need to go to that other one anyway. Fuck that one.
Yeah, I think so. But don't get me wrong, go there, give it a try. Like have a nice date night, whatever. It's decent grub. Maybe go with something. I'd go with a sharing platter if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I can't think how much my brisket was now either. 20. I want to say it's like 23 quid.
A sharing platter, especially if you're both gonna dig into that sort of stuff.
You got a lot on that sharing platter.
Yeah.
Like you got a lot on there, so that's the go. Probably not with the missus because she never eats that much.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't be able to go with H.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys. Yeah. But no, I'd say it's worth a go for vibes, ambience. But I don't know. The brisket was just a little lacking for me.
That's it. We move on. We try again.
But
the thing is,
lovely
I've done this because the old Red Lion pub at the bottom of our road, I had the rolled pork belly and mash once. It was good. And then I had it again and it was shit. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, okay. And then I ordered a couple other things like a few times after. And then I went for the pork again. And Hayden's like, yeah, but last time you had it was shit. I said, that just could have been an off day. Like, and then I had it again after and it was banging. I was like, oh,
that's frustrating.
Yeah.
That is frustrating.
Because especially when you, like, we were like, oh, we'll go for dinner. I'm like, sweet, rolled pork. It's going to be good. Get it. And I'm like, this is shit.
I don't know whether sometimes you build things up in your head a bit as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, you build it up on a level and then it just doesn't hit the mark.
Yeah, just at the minute, I don't. I've eaten a bit too much. I've had 2 packets of crisp.
2 packets.
But the McCoys, bro. Let's be real.
I do love crisp.
They're multi-pack McCoys. So
to be fair,
2 packets of crisp is 1 packet of crisp. And I had,
bro, the multi-pack is a 1 pack.
Yeah, had the chicken and bacon mayo sandwich. It was really nice. And then when I got home, I finished what was left of the chicken and bacon. So
not so bad.
So yeah, that was it. That's cooking with Luke and Carl.
Cooking with us. Yeah, I didn't cook much, but yeah, Hickory's. I mean, it's a nice place. The grub was alright. I'd overrated it a little, but I think maybe I'd built it up. I don't know. It was just lacking. I'm thinking in my head, like I said, bark, pink centre, drapes over your finger, all juicy and stuff, and it wasn't quite that.
Nah.
But hey ho, Donna's was nice.
Donna's was nice. It's fine.
It was nice, and hers was cheaper. And you seemed like you got way more.
See, I like that. There's a little. I think I told you before. I think I might have sent you a photo. When we go London, me and Haley, in Spitalfields, there's like a little smoke house van outside.
Yeah,
oh my god, so good, so good.
I'm fucking hungry, man. Making myself hungry now. Oh, I love food.
Yeah, I love food.
Love food, man. Love food. Right, let's move on. We've got
literally
minutes. Chat something.
What do you want? I'm not.
We've got Coles from a few weeks ago. I've not even heard.
So that can lead into hours.
All right, we'll leave that for next week.
We'll go with Dave. Right,
go on, Dave.
Here's a bit of a ranty one. Car journalism / car influencers on YouTube. They are always, I've just bought I've just fitted a loud exhaust to my. Should my friend buy I've just bought the cheapest. And like, I want to hear 19 minutes on how the front and rear differentials are working, how they can be set up, how they change the characteristics of the car on track. What's the weight of it? How does it handle dynamically compared to its predecessor? I don't care about the new Tesla's 0 to 60. I just want to hear some real geeky car journalism like the good old days. But is it problem me because I'm a dinosaur and a geek? Or has the world just gone mad and we're just looking at figures and likes and subscribers and all that sort of stuff? I don't know. Anyway, do with that what you wish. Peace out.
He's got a point, mate.
Nah, he has.
He's got a
Let me turn that down.
real point.
Yeah, he has. But the thing is, I follow a few, but then I follow Calvin's Car Diary, which is ledge. Like
he has got a point because I know it's not just cars. It's all areas of stuff.
Yeah.
Fitness drives me more wild at the minute, especially because
you're seeing a lot of it.
I'm seeing a lot of it. Like I want to do my own coaching because I'm a qualified PT, and that's what I want to go and do. But social media and all the current influencers with this stuff, they spout shit. And it's weird because I cannot do that. I can't jump on and just because I'm not. It's driven by money.
Yeah.
And it's like you're kind of especially the fitness industry. It's toxic as fuck at the minute, especially for women. I feel bad for women because they're lied to horrendously, and it's all just because people are trying to make money, and the money's taken over the ethos or the reason you would have become a personal trainer or a coach or whatever in the first place was to help people. But you're not. You're lying to people because you're now trying to just make money.
Fitness is from what Dave's saying is the completely. You're right in what you're saying, but it's completely different. It's like different to the car ones. Do you feel like I follow a couple that I've found through Calvin. So he gives back. So like he started Planet of Dreams from his YouTube ad revenue. So the money he made from YouTube, he never took that money. He put it back into the platform, Planet of Dreams, and he bought I think he started off with, I want to say a £200 car. He fixed everything needed fixing, and gave it away to someone.
So on the car one, I don't follow many pages and stuff and again influencers, that kind of thing. For the exact reason that Dave's on about as well is the fact that everything these days seems to be a fucking Lambo or a Do you know what I mean? Where is just some guy with his Mark II Escort that he spent the last 7 years building because he works an all blue collar job.
Yeah.
And he goes out and actually fucking drives it. Because one thing that drives me up the wall is cars. I don't get it because they're getting rarer and everything else, and you do want to kind of look after it, but fucking drive it.
That's like the
Stop
VXR.
trailering it places.
It's like 50,000 miles. Like, I have to drive it.
You're doing the car a disservice if you're not driving it.
Yeah, it's just sat in your driveway.
Don't put it in a bubble and just look at it and go, oh, so pretty. Fucking drive it.
There's no dirt on Calvin. So his YouTube, I love his YouTube. I think they're great. The whole family and everything they do, their whole ethos, and I think they're a great channel. There's a couple of channels I look at and I think, oh, you're just, yeah. But there's loads out there, like you're saying. There's one, and I would put my life on it that Dave's watched this channel before, The Late Break Show. And if you haven't seen it, go and watch him because he turns up like he'll go to houses where a Metro Turbo has just been tucked away in the garage. He'll drag it out of the garage.
I feel like that's set up.
Nah. Like,
how are you finding this car?
People reach out to him. Reach out to him. Honestly, you'll have to watch it, bro. I'll send you.
They're just. Thing is, now we've got to a point where the content's got so like that. There's so many things that are so fake on the real. Like, you know, you have a lot of this street stuff.
Yeah.
So much that is so set up now because they started a thing and it got popular, and then it can only grow so much before you have to sort of start staging stuff a little bit.
I personally don't think it's staged. I'll send you a video. Mate, it's 35 minutes. Watch it and you'll kind of... But it's tough with the whole even the podcasting and stuff like that. It's you don't really know who's behind the camera. I think we're pretty open with this, and if you ever see us in real life, loads of people know us and just know this is who we are. We're not on here pretending we're nice people, but I'm a cunt. I have been a cunt. The people who know me that might look at this and think, oh, that dickhead's in a podcast. That's cool. No stress. Fine. You don't need to listen. Yeah, just move on. Like, just move on.
Yeah, and
fuck is that noise?
That's that fridge, man. It's annoying, isn't it?
Give it a kick.
It's done now. It's done its little thing. It's getting off, bless it. No, I know what you mean. The world is full of fakeness, and actually, like I've been messing around with that Chat GPT, trying to use actual decent prompts, mate. And I'm using it I want to use it for my coaching. Yeah. I wanted to try and generate some images and bits and bobs so that you can see that so much stuff's fake. Because, again, women cop so much shit when it comes to this. You're comparing yourself to things that are not real.
Yeah.
I mean, guys as well, but women are chasing things that aren't even real. They're not even real people anymore. Like a lot of this, content that you see online. And yeah, it's the same with the cars. It's just the money. There's too much. it's nice seeing a Lambo, but they're all the same.
So Lambos don't excite me. Like I look at a Lambo and it just doesn't. Like it is a fucking lovely car, and if I had the money, I would have one. Yes, great. But do I want that supercharged Mercedes that winds past your house at 5:30 in the morning? Yeah, that's what I want.
That's what I'm saying. I
This is
I
my-
want throttle bodies. I want a whiny ass gearbox because someone's cut the gears a little straight.
Like that's what I want. Don't get me wrong. Anyone with a Lambo, if you're listening to this podcast, what the fuck are you doing? But
There's one thing on TikTok that I follow, and it's an Audi S1 Quattro, the old original. It's a replica of.
Is it white?
It'll be white with the yellow and everything. It's a replica of the original rally car. I'll say the original would be it might be the S2. Anyway, and I follow that, and like all the guy puts on, it would just be the thing idling, or occasionally the rear like a GoPro by the wheel, and it's just a car.
Yeah,
and it's to most people that sounds boring as hell, but there's something about that's a beautiful car. If I had money, weirdly, that'd be the first car I'd buy.
Yeah,
it'd be one of those. I want the rally replica, the same as Walter Roll, I believe, rallied. That's what I want because it has a sound.
I just want the. That's what I want.
And they do go properly. It has that 5-cylinder. 5-cylinder 24.
Food.
But I'd buy that before the Lambo.
Yeah,
that'd be the first purchase.
100%.
That's just one of those cars I've. I know, yeah, Dave, 100% get it. All content, I think, has got a little bit like that.
Yeah, 100%.
It's either that or people are very. People are getting too sponsory. And as much as I'd love a sponsor on the podcast and all the rest of it, there's a lot of stuff that's just so sponsory. It's like, where's the content?
Yeah,
almost.
That's like like I never wanna. From this podcast, I don't want to be having adverts the whole way from my podcast.
No.
Like, it's just, if you're listening to us now, by episode 100, if someone says, oh, do you want to monetize this? Well, it depends. If there's decent money in it, then we might. But I don't want fucking...
The difference is we'd probably take that and use it for something.
Yeah, well...
To kind of give... If you're
I want to give back.
Point,
I want to
give back.
Because we know a few people, and we'll get them on to talk about this specific thing in general, like PTSD in it. I want to next year put some money towards that somehow, or do something for a PTSD charity.
Yeah, the thing is, if you are going to go to the point of having, say, a few ads at the end of the pod or beginning of the pod, whatever it is, I feel like a listener would be happy to cop that minute.
Yeah.
If it was going, they knew the revenue was then just being run back around to give back to them or something anyway.
A bit like Planet of Dreams.
It's not like this is the thing I think where Dave's getting at is all the influencers. It's all generating revenue, but not giving back to anyone.
Yeah,
it's kind of It's just all about generating revenue.
See, the thing is, like,
so that they can buy a nicer car.
Yeah,
and go, oh, look at my 30 grand exhaust for my Lamborghini Aventador.
Yeah, see, the ones I watch all give back to their people.
Yeah, they don't seem to, or don't give back as much as they should. Money makes people weird.
Yeah,
it's easy to say when you ain't got none, but
fuck money anyway.
Fuck money.
Right,
bro.
Well, two things. We need to wrap it up.
Yeah, do that.
I'm gonna play. This is my song of the week. That's been out a little while.
Bro, you're gonna struggle with this.
Why?
Because Spotify's going through and telling people to take music off.
Yeah, but it's not that long, and I ain't gonna struggle.
Yeah,
I ain't had an email yet, so we'll roll with it. This is it's called Rags the Goat, and it's called Weekend Habits. Fucking sick. So
have 10 seconds of this.
Have 10 seconds of this. Peace out. We love you all.
Enjoy your weeks, people.
Hello? Who's that, you, Paul? What's happening, mate? You alright? Oh, fuck off, Paul. Not again, mate. Oh, you're a rag. Alright, go on, sweet. I'll sort myself out. Paul bells me on Monday. Hey? Said he's been going since Sunday. Jesus. And not this one, last one. Said he's got a new bit. Said he's been flying off the runway. I can see it going one way, but still I follow his lead. Give me half hour, let me jump in the shower, P, and I'll meet you down the Olean tree. It all starts off with a swift one. Of course it does. Now he's doing me a big one. Now we're on one, in it for the long run, telling ourselves it's gonna be a sick one.